Partners in Policymaking is a national program dedicated to teaching leadership skills and best practices to self-advocates and parents of young children with disabilities. It began on May 1st, 1987 in Minnesota and has since been adopted by 25 different states.
You're going to learn from, I would say, A to Z, all about policymaking. And then it doesn't stop, actually. So I guess because policy is always changing, policy is always developing, so it's an ongoing process.
We can teach people how to testify. No one should go into any hearing without learning how to organize your script, how to tell your story, how to weave in facts, and how to deliver that message and ask for what you want to happen in policy.
You gain transferable skills that can help you on your job, at your church, in your community.
PIP includes 128 hours of direct instruction over the course of 8 weekends between January and June. This means educating participants about policy and connecting them with policymakers and each other.
The first weekend of Partners in Policymaking is devoted to history. What we have to remind people is that they're living history every day, because what was occurring 1500 BC is still occurring today.
It's awesome when you go to one place and you get to meet national speakers, different ones, throughout the different classes each month. You're meeting national speakers that people probably pay big bucks to go see. The Louisiana Developmental Disabilities Council is paying for all that. Who wouldn't want to sign up for this class?
There are also online classes and materials which are available to PIP participants and anyone who might be interested.
We also have an app called Telling Your Story. And so we offer in-person as well as some sessions were virtual when the governor declared an emergency. And then we have online classes as well as an app.
These become added components and bonus components because there's homework in Partners. There are projects in Partners. So if you need to go back and use your notes and use all of those things, you have good tools that are provided right there for you.
Building passionate and knowledgeable advocates is more important now than ever before, and resources like PIP are ready to help.
One of the things that I have said, and I've always said, they must do whatever they need to do to make sure that there is always a Partners in Policymaking program. Because if it's removed and taken out of the picture because it's such a life-changing program, then it's like a slow death to self-advocacy and advocacy and to the disability community. This is how self-advocates are born into the system. When I say born, it's like a new life. It's like a regeneration. And without this, then the self-advocacy movement, the disability movement would be definitely hindered.
PIP is already full of success stories about advocates at all levels of policymaking who are creating change.
We have people who have run for office, they've gone back to school, they've become attorneys, they become school administrators, they become providers, as well as a range of elected officials, from local officials to Congress.
When I get a letter from a graduate saying, hey, I'm doing an autism walk, can you send some brochures about Partners in Policymaking? That lets me know that we have done our job, but that person is still making change.
The best way to get connected with Partners in Policymaking is to check their website at minnesota.gov and search for a coordinator in your area.
It could be write a letter. It could be start a media campaign to get people to support It could be the phone tree, the old school phone tree, to call people and say, hey, we need people at the Capitol with yellow shirts on. So whatever your desire at influence and change is the most important trait and why you should apply to be in Partners in Policymaking.